School won't be out forever, and our first guests today are from a school dedicated to creating a culture of community. The Kepler Neighborhood School envisions an integrated, thriving collective where students and adults work together to create new solutions to shared challenges. So joining me now, we have the superintendent and CEO, Ricky Dillon. We also have Eric DeYoung, board president, and we have a Kepler parent, Crystal Lopez, and we also have Marjorie Daw, the registrar. Okay, am I saying it right? Kepler, right? That's the name of it. Okay, Kepler Neighborhood School. So thanks for being here. Let's tell everybody, what is the Kepler Neighborhood School and what makes you different than every other school out there? Whoever wants to take it. I know. Whoever wants to take it.
Well, we're a school of choice, meaning that anybody who lives or works in Fresno County could choose to send their children to school with us.
Right. So you are a chartered school.
Yes, we're a charter school.
But I was reading something about how you used to be in a district and now you're not in a district. Where do you get your charter from?
We operate under Fresno County schools.
Got it. Okay, so that's how you guys get your charter. And what specifically about your school is a little bit different than maybe any other school in Fresno?
Well, the parents tell us all the time that they like it because it's smaller, meaning the classes are smaller, which gives a different feel for the kids when they're there. It's easier for them to work in groups and to feel part of the group, and yet the teacher still knows who they are, every kid in the class.
About how big are the class sizes?
The most we have in a class is 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not too small, but also not incredibly big. So when I was going to school, sometimes our classes were like 40 people, 45 people. So that's a pretty big class. How about extracurriculars? So I was reading a lot about how the school is really big on creating community and letting kids understand the importance of community. So what kinds of extracurriculars do we have for the kids?
Currently, we're offering, so this year, first time after the pandemic, we started our summer school, so where they had a chance to go to CART. In addition to that, we have all the PE sports that they want. And then we are also introducing the GATE program fully this year, which includes gardening, robotics, any sort of technology-related fields that the kids wanted to go in. In addition, our kids have also started enrolling in music and drama classes for this upcoming year. We have successfully completed 2 weeks of summer school at the, one of our partnering company, and where we send our kiddos to, just to learn and kind of get an introduction to the music.
Wow! I always try to say that kids should always, as much as they might fight you on it, try to teach your kids how to play an instrument. It just makes them look, 10 times cooler when they're adults. Okay, so we have a parent here. You send your kid to the Kepler Neighborhood School. What grade are they in?
I have one in kinder and one that just recently promoted from 8th grade.
And so what is the experience like on the parent side?
I love it. I love the fact that it's a small charter school, and I personally graduated from a charter school, and I knew what it was to have those bigger schools and what it was for me personally growing up.
Sure.
So that's why I felt like, okay, this is where I'm going to send my kids at. From the beginning, I found out about Kepler, and I seen it as it grew. Yeah. And so I was really attracted to it. I love that it was in the middle of downtown Fresno.
Yes.
It was, a lot of people don't know about it. And so when I found out through a friend of mine's, when he told me what was going on and what they were building, because I knew it was an empty building before then.
Right, right.
And then when I found out that they were going to do a charter school, I was like, when my kids, that's where they're going.
And now you got 2 of them in there.
And now I have 2 of them.
So Eric, you spend a ton of time downtown.
I do.
Why do you think downtown is a great place for a school?
Well, I mean, we take the neighborhood school name to heart, obviously, by being in the heart of the neighborhood, right there in downtown, as an absolute necessity. Right. And it's not about, it's not so much a bragging point, even though it is. But really, it's more of just serving a need. There are students in the downtown Chinatown, Southwest Fresno area who need a personalized smaller, different, unique educational experience.
And if we're going to talk about, you know, letting kids and instilling community in our students, what better place than downtown? We want it to look good, and we want people to go there. And so you got to start with those little ones. You guys are having an event really quickly, an event to beat the summer heat on July, August. What month are we in? August 19th. We have the information right there. What is this event?
It's our summer cool down.
Okay.
We're hiring for 2 massive water slides to come out in our playground. It's a water fun day for everybody who's enrolled in our school to come over and just kick back and have a good time.
All right, well, we've got all the information about their summer cool down event. We'll put it online as well. If you'd like more information on the Kepler School, if you're interested in enrolling your students, we'll have all that information about how you can get in touch with them. Thank you guys so much for being here. Great conversation. All right, coming up here on Central Valley today, we're looking to get this doggy into a loving home. We're joined by the Valley Animal Center on this Monday. Stay there.